Talk about making an impact. Atullah Guerra proved to be the super substitute last night when he came on to get the winning goal for Trinidad and Tobago in a Group 8 Caribbean Cup semi-final qualifier at the Dwight Yorke Stadium in Bacolet. The Soca Warriors beat Cuba 1-0 to top the group with 7 points, 3 clear of the second-placed Cubans. Kenisha George reports.
Atullah Guerra was on barely a minute after replacing W Connection's Hassim Garcia when he almost ripped a hole in the Cuban net to give TNT a 67-minute lead. Midfielder Guerra initially tried to spring centre forward Richard Roy, but when the ball was blocked, it rebounded to him and he shot with force, pummeling the ball into the net. Houghton Hector almost added another 5 minutes later, sending Cubans slipping in every direction with a mazy run through the penalty area. He then picked out Keon Edwards, who might have scored at the back post had he flung his frame at the ball. TNT were already through to next month's Caribbean Cup final without kicking a ball. Suriname doing the job for them by eliminating St. Vincent and the Grenadines earlier with a 1-0 victory. The early result booked both the Warriors and the Cubans a trip to Antigua and Barbuda for next month's Caribbean final. What was left to be decided, though, was who won the group. TNT will now end up in Group B at the Caribbean finals along with hosts Antigua and Barbuda, Martinique, and the winners of qualifying Group 6. Cuba goes into Group A with defending champions Jamaica, the Dominican Republic, and the Group 6 runners-up. Cuba and TNT were inseparable at the end of a goalless first half in which both teams played well and also had chances to score. And coach Hudson Charles appeared to have lifted his Warriors yet another time. Left midfielder Hector came close in just the second minute with a firm low shot, which the Cuban goalkeeper turned around the near post. Adventurous left midfielder Jovin Jones came even closer, unleashing a hot one from a distance when cutting in field and forcing the goalkeeper to tip the shot over the Cuban crossbar. Cuba hung around in the second half but looked well contained. TNT had now progressed with a 1-0 whooping on Cuba. Kenisha George, Channel 5 Sport.